Hello guys, Emmanuel from Geekception here, and today I shall be doing the 5-day review for the OPPO F1. Let's begin. And welcome back guys. Now basically for people who are new to this channel or for people who do not know, my 5-day review is a review where I use the phone every single day for 5 days, and at the end of each day I shall be recording what I've observed from using the phone. And today is the first day that I use the OPPO F1, and the first thing I noticed about this phone is the fact that it's very light, and apart from the fact that it's light, it's also very slim. The fact that it has an aluminium build also helps in the way it feels in the hand. It actually feels pretty good. Listening to a lot of audio on the first day I've used it, the first thing I noticed is the fact that the audio quality from the earphones are really good. I actually digged into the settings and I discovered that there's something called Dirac by OPPO. So maybe this is a crossover from their audio setup, because for many people who do not know, OPPO actually does a lot of audio stuff. So earphone quality, very good. I also went running today and I had no problem with locking a GPS signal. And after my run, I could actually see everything accurately. So I had no problems with GPS whatsoever. But a problem I actually noticed was the fact that when I was running, I was using two running apps, Nike Plus and Runtastic Pro, and it actually closed my Runtastic, making me lose about 1 kilometer. So I didn't really like that. So you can actually lock the apps in the multitasking menu there. The OPPO F1 has a 720p display, which many people, or some people when I did my unboxing video, did not like. But I had no problems with clarity. I couldn't see any pixels. It looked really good, I would say. And when it came to my battery usage for today, I only used basically my social apps, Facebook, Snapchat, Google+, Reddit, and Nike Plus for tracking my run today. So not that much of a use. Oh, and Spotify for streaming music. That's about it for my battery use. And for some weird reason, I couldn't see my battery stats in the battery settings. I could only see like a blanket of all the other apps here, but at the end of the day I had about 24% left. And today's the second day of me using the OPPO F1, and something I actually noticed is the fact that when you swipe down from the notification panel and you're in the notification panel and you use your two hands, I'm sure you can see it right now, you can actually change the volume up and down, which I find pretty cool. But a huge downside to that is the fact that you lose the ability for it to expand notifications with that same double finger gesture. While outside today, I also noticed the fact that auto brightness seems to be a little bit low when I come inside the house. So outside is pretty okay, but the moment I come inside the house, it's kind of a little bit low, so I tended to alternate between auto brightness and manual brightness. Also, something I've experienced quite a few times now is very aggressive RAM management, which means that when I leave an app in the background for too long, it actually closes it, and when I return back to that app, it has to reload it from scratch again, which I don't really like. It happened to me yesterday with my running app. I didn't like that at all. And while it might seem that I'm ranting on this phone, I just promise there's just one last thing I actually didn't like about this phone, which is the fact that it uses the old system of drawing up the multitasking drawer, which means that you have to press and hold the menu button. What is this, OPPO? This is 2016, not 2010. And today I was on a phone call for 1 hour and I had no problems hearing the other parties, but there were some times when I had to like listen extra hard. I don't know if it's up to like, maybe it's the network or it's the phone, so I will still test this more. And at the end of my day today, I had about 20% battery. Now my own usage today was Reddit, it was Snapchat, a lot of Snapchat. You guys should probably follow me on there. It was making that 1 hour phone call I just told you about, and Google+, and that's basically my entire like usage today. As usual, OPPO does not show you the breakdown of the battery stats, but that's my usage stats for today. And today's the third day that I've been using the OPPO F1. Just as I was going to bed yesterday, I actually noticed something, which was that this phone has no capacitive button light, which means that when you're in the dark, you do not actually know where the light is, which is really bad. I've been consuming media on the OPPO F1 for the past 3 days now, and I've had no problems thus far. The 720p display has been accurate enough for me. If you put 1080p display, I don't think it will have made any difference anyway. And coming on to battery life, my usage today mainly consisted of Shooty Skies, Uber, Google+, Facebook, well, Metal for Facebook. And at the end of the day, I got about 10% left on the battery, so it did last me the entire day. As usual, because of OPPO's Color OS, I cannot check the in-depth battery stats, but that's basically it for battery life today. And today's the fourth day that I've been using the OPPO F1, and I've been playing audio through the speakers, and I ran some audio tests for you guys, so check it out. back from that test, do let me know which phone you felt was the loudest down there in the comment section below. Now moving on, I have a complaint about the speakers on the OPPO F1. Because they're backfiring speakers, it kind of gets muffled by your hands when you put them, when you put the phone on your hand, or if you put it on the surface, it completely disappears, the sound I mean. And sometimes I've actually missed phone calls because the phone was on the surface. I've run gaming and benchmark tests on the OPPO F1, so rather than go through all the details here, I'm actually going to be putting a card right about here. So just tap on that or click the I button and you can go check out that video. And running off today with battery life, I would say today it doesn't really matter because I removed the phone off the charger at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And I mostly use it for streaming Spotify, music on Spotify. But at the end of the day, I had about 53 to 54% left. But like I said, my usage today was not that good at all. And today's the fifth and final day that I've been using the OPPO F1. Now I've been taking a lot of photos and videos since the first day I've gotten this phone. Go check out some videos. Okay, so I'm just walking to have dinner with my friends right now. So I'm just going to use the opportunity to do a camera test, like a night camera test. So you guys can actually see how it is at night. So 3, 2, 1, shoot it! Hi, Bilo. Now, hi, me. Hi, Emmanuel. Hi. Come, I go on. Wait. Yeah.
You have to act it out.
Thank you very much, yeah.
You want to join this also?
And coming back from that video test, do let me know what you feel about the camera and video quality in the comment section down there below. Moving on to photos, I'm going to be showing you guys two sets of photos. One set at the, from the back camera and one set from the front camera. Now from the back camera, you guys can see the photos that it has taken, and in my own opinion, frankly, the dynamic range is very poor. Sometimes it turns out very blurry, actually most of the time, and I'm just not impressed with the overall quality of the camera. Moving on to the front camera, I would say that a phone that is touted as a selfie phone, the results were really bad. Like, you know, I expected more from the 8 megapixel up front, and since I love the Snapchat a lot, you guys should actually follow me on Snapchat. I actually did a test with the front camera of the OPPO F1 where I took a set of photos for my Snapchat. So I'm just going to be playing it right now for you guys, so you guys can actually see the kind of quality you're going to be getting if you plan on using this as a phone, as a selfie phone for your Snapchat account. Moving on to performance, today, or at least for the past 5 days, I've actually noticed that RAM management is very aggressive on this phone. It just keeps killing all my background apps. I have to reload it. In fact, it actually killed my keyboard app. What? And something I found really weird was the fact that it kept killing my GPS, like it kept turning it off, and I had to manually go turn it on back again. And for Snapchat or for Uber, it was kind of a problem for me. And running up today with battery life, I had about 30% left at the end of my day today, and my typical day today was just using Snapchat to make a lot of photos and videos, Uber and Metal for Facebook. And that's basically been my 5-day review of the OPPO F1. Now I'm going to be doing my pros and cons. Now starting with my pros, I would say I like the build quality, I like the size, the aluminium feeling back feels really good, and it makes the device feel premium. Another thing I like with the OPPO F1 is the fact that this phone rarely stutters in the user interface, which means that opening apps, going through the settings, swiping through pages, you rarely see any lag. And surprisingly, well, it did surprise me, battery life was actually okay. Like, I managed to last the entire day, at least for 4 days out of 5, without any problems, not looking for a charger, and I'm a heavy Snapchat user, so wow, it's pretty good battery life. Now moving on to my cons. My first con is definitely the camera. This phone is touted as a selfie phone. The front camera is not really as good as I expected it to be. The second thing, like I mentioned in my pros, is RAM management. It's really aggressive. It keeps killing my background apps. No, don't kill them. They're in the background for a reason. And also, for the price of 1,200 Malaysian ringgit, or about $295 US, there are many phones in this same price category that I think can give the OPPO F1 a run for its money. In fact, that can beat it in so many aspects. And the last thing is the fact that, okay, maybe now I admit I'm being nitpicky, is that there's no light for the capacitive buttons. So in the dark, or when I'm in a dark place, I cannot see the buttons. Why, OPPO? It makes no sense. And there you have it. That has been my 5-day review of the OPPO F1. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do leave me any questions you have in the comment section below, and I'll make sure I listen and reply well. I'll make sure I read, not listen, and reply to each and every one of them. Anyways, that has been it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, go ahead and give this video a big fat thumbs up. It actually helps me. I like it. Don't tell me there's anything you do not like in this video, and do let me know down there in the comment section below. I was about to say description, but comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe so you do not miss awesome, amazing videos. Shall catch you guys next time. Don't forget to be awesome. Bye.
Shit, it's a video.